All right, Hayla, we're going to take a look at your essay. Just a couple of notes before we started. Um, I know we haven't talked about MLA format, so I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. But I did make this left aligned and double spaced, so it's a little bit easier for me to see, and I got rid of the bold, so it's a little bit clearer as well. So here we go. Okay, so taking a look at your introduction, the hook is okay. It's not my favorite. I think there's a way you can introduce it a little bit better, but I think it's okay right now because who has the right to control your life? It does bring up a lot of different things. I guess the concern is, even though it's an open-ended question to get people to consider the broad range of it, it's not necessarily exclusive to mercy killing, I suppose. And then the transition from that right into mercy killing, I think you need to add a little bit more information about life control and how it relates to mercy killing before you get right into the definition on what mercy killing is. So with that being said, you have a contraction here. You should not be using contractions in your paper. And just a quick note as well, when you see these red lines, this is where, I'm going to pull this up. This is where you need to go into tools and check your spelling, because the red underdot is going to tell you, underline is going to tell you something is wrong. So Google Docs has that program for you to check that. And then what I suggest, and I'll talk to the whole class about this, is there's a couple of add-ons you can add. I'm not sure for the Chromebooks if you will have to add it on every time, or if it's right, or every time you go onto Chrome it'll work. But there's this program called Language Tool that you can check, and it will go through the spelling and the grammar in a lot more detail with you. So obviously they don't like your name, but that's okay. It's got all these grammar things that we're going to talk about, as well as the spelling errors. So I just want you to be aware of that, because you got a few of these that could have been solved just by using Google Docs spell check. So just be mindful of that. And then as you transition into your introduction, there's some comma and spacing concerns. I don't know why these are together. When you have a comma, there needs to be a space between the comma and the next word. This is in the middle of nowhere, so the spacing is obviously a real big concern here that I have to take into consideration. And this is true. All of this is something that people believe. You go into how it's unethical because a person should not determine when a life should be ended. But this is the stuff that I need you to consider for a second. And you're not the only one doing this. This is absolutely a fair position to have, but you need to remember that for your argumentative essay, you need evidence to drive your analysis and to drive your essay for you. And my only concern with this is I'm not sure there's a whole lot in the Time article, the Kevorkian article, or the Time article for you to be able to support this. Because this is fine that you believe this and have this rhetoric, but for the sake of an argumentative paper, you need to focus on the evidence, okay? So, moving on to your next paragraph. I lied. Before we move on real quick, because I'm thinking about this, I don't know if I talked about this. This is all a repeat of what you said before, so you do not need this. What I'm going to do for this is, there's a lot going on in here, so I'm going to come over into my Word doc, and let me put that there. We're going to keep the text. I want to talk about some of the things that are going on here. So you have, excuse me, let me break this up into each of your sentences, and I will show you how this flows and how you may want to make it better. So they shouldn't allow mercy killing because in the article Time, it talked about something like mercy is getting rough and out of hand. Okay, so we're talking about it's increasing. It could be a lot, which is true. Mercy killing can get out of hand, and people would think it's a good thing to be doing mercy killing. Okay, so now we're talking about you go from it's not a good thing, and then you're like, okay, well, people think it's good. Yes, of course, you love that person, but it wouldn't make it better if you think they should die because they're suffering. Okay, so that's kind of back into it's unethical. And then if the person is suffering bad, what you should do is get them help because it can be rough. Okay, so looking at this, there's a few concerns. First of all, you do not need contractions. They should not. And the problem here is you are using a pronoun they. So if you're using this pronoun, this means that it has to refer to something. But I'm not sure who you're talking about when you're saying they. So maybe you want to say this as the law should not allow mercy killings, because this should be plural. Because in the article time, it talked about something like mercy is getting rough and out of hand. Instead of using a topic sentence to introduce it, what you would want to do instead is to have your topic sentence be generic and then get into the evidence. So if you're focusing on mercy killings getting out of hand, then you could say the law should not allow mercy killings because its increasing use is, and depending on how you word it, there's a lot of different ways you can take this, destructive to human forces. I don't know. I don't really like that for sure. And then that's when you would get into the example with, in the Time article on mercy killing, it talked about, and get rid of the word something, and like, it talked about mercy, well, you need to say mercy killing. It talked about how mercy killing is getting rough and out of hand. This is a much better way to start your paragraph than what you had before. So I don't want to spend too long going over this whole paragraph, but I'm going to look at different things. So this is the part where you would use a specific example from the text. Okay, so you would put that there, and then with this here, as evident through this article, I'm going to repeat what you kind of have here. Mercy killing is getting out of hand, but you want to tie it back to being unethical. So maybe, and the boundaries between murder and mercy killing are not as clear, which demonstrates how it is unethical. This would be a little bit better, okay? So you're saying, well, as evident through this article, it's getting out of hand, and the boundaries between murder and mercy killing are not as clear, which insinuates that it's still murder, which demonstrates how it is unethical, okay? You do not need to bring up your opposition. Your paragraph either needs to be strictly you support it or you don't. I mean, this could be your opposition, but because you started with it's unethical, get rid of it, okay? And then you could do a lot of different stuff with this. But I think doing something like this will help you a little bit more, so consider that as we move in to the rest of your essay, okay? So, next body paragraph, you cannot have a murder every time someone feels sorry for someone that is suffering in pain. This is actually a pretty good topic sentence as long as you get into there. So, which is fine. The problem I have with this, hold on, let me go back here for a second. Let me go back to the previous paragraph, I apologize. So you don't really have specific evidence. You need to be specific with what evidence you're using here. You have some analysis, but your analysis has to be supported and extended from your evidence, okay? So when we're moving in here, this is a little bit better of how you would use evidence and analysis, but the problem is your evidence is misconstrued, okay? Aside from the spelling and grammar errors, so curly is spelled wrong, the book title is spelled wrong, it's Of Mice and Men, not Mice and Men. Lenny gets mercy killed. Oh, this is a big issue I'm seeing. So mercy killed is, mercy killing is a noun. It is not a verb. So you can't mercy kill someone. someone has a mercy killing. That's the difference with it. So be mindful of that and how words and phrases function here. Okay. So the problem that you have misused is curly. Oh wait, where was it? Here we go. You should let the person that is suffering get help much better than killing someone. This would be analysis if you had evidence to back that part up. The problem is this doesn't have anything to do with Of Mice and Men. Because I can see it, you would just have to argue this. Because the bottom line is they know that Lenny is going to be killed either way. So you would have to tweak in some things to make it more clear about that. Okay? Let me think about that. So essentially what I'm trying to say is this is fine as analysis, but relating it into a section where Lenny is going to be killed anyways, Lenny's not suffering. He is straight up going to die. So you need to tweak that into your analysis a little bit more about how you can tackle that problem. Okay, so moving on to this next body paragraph. You do mention the opposition, but there's ways that it needs to be improved. And it's the same kind of grammar things I'm noticing as before, but I did notice a homophone here. So this is wrong there. THEY''re would be correct, but because you can't have contractions, this should be they are. Okay? So let's look at your topic sentence. Some people think that mercy killing is okay to their opinion. I think you mean in. You need a comma before but they don't realize that mercy killing is not something you should do. So this started off okay, and then you got into this part. You shouldn't really say they don't realize this is wrong. We get it that you are taking the different position with that, but you should not address it in that way. What you should do is, let me pull up Microsoft Word again, is you would start something with your opposition in your case. Start here. Something about people finding it ethical. And then you put evidence of ethical. And then you're going to explain the evidence, and then you're going to counter it with evidence on how they are wrong, and then you're going to analyze your evidence that supports your claim, and then you end it with some kind of sentence about even though, well, let me just wrap it up. So something like, even though people see this as ethical, as evidenced through blah, 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 it's actually unethical. Because the thing is, back what I told you earlier, I understand this is a perspective, but you're not tying in the articles or mice and men into it, okay? So last bit, because I have 2 minutes, most I can do this video is 15 minutes. So let's wrap up with your conclusion. Okay, so this is actually a great way to end your essay. Every life here on Earth, including these people, is valuable because you're talking about the value of individual lives and how we shouldn't end them, but you're not, again, because you don't use the evidence in your previous articles or in your previous paragraphs, this is not as effective, so be mindful of that. And again, when we get into the grammar stuff, it's there. One thing I notice is you have a slash here. You need to say he or she, or use the singular they. And then this is a hypothetical. I'm noticing this a lot. It's also bad because it would also influence younger kids on doing this. You need to explain that in a previous paragraph because this is new information and you can't add new information in there. But you do, to a certain extent, you kind of restate your thesis in the conclusion. The problem is you're hinging on hypotheticals. So overall, when it comes to your essay, you need to make sure you're using evidence strictly from the articles and the text, and use that with analysis to drive your essay. So the things I talked about as you go through, consider that, and then for your next essay, hopefully that improves.